Hi, I'm Ben, here to review another Spider-Man related thing. I like to do thoughts on Spider-Man stuff and reviews and stuff, and I haven't done a thought of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. The movie hasn't come out yet. I meant the little preview they released. Now, here's something I can't do. I can't. You know how there's some trailer reactions where they have to show the video at the same time on the screen while you're watching your reaction of how the thing. I don't know how to do that. I literally don't know how to do that. I have something called Movie Maker for Windows, and it's on a Lviv's laptop. I have no idea how to do the setup thing. No clue. Okay, so this is my trying to be a trailer reaction, but you can probably hear it. It's the first video where where Miles is talking to Gwen in his room, but that's really it. But I mean, no, that's not really it. There's a lot of cool stuff. But before I give you my thoughts and reactions, no, actually, I am gonna give you my thoughts and reviews, and then now I'm gonna show you the video. Well, not show you, let you watch the. I watched the video, and you can hear the audio. It's yeah. So let's just begin the video. Okay, so meanwhile, in another universe. Let me just turn it down. Okay, the cool opening. Oh, there's the theme. The animation does look upgraded and really great. Okay, so this takes place, I'm guessing, after the end where he's in his room. There's a portal opening, and there's Gwen. Haha. Okay, so Gwen's in the room, and a cool action collection. Oh, don't be ashamed of what you have. Well, he drawed her. Yeah, I think that's cute. I'm glad he's not. I know she probably has a suit upgrade with her gloves. Oh, are those Power Ranger figures? I wonder what he got grounded for. I wonder if his parents found out that he's Spider-Man. Maybe, because... Okay, and... Oh boy. Oh, the cool... Because it's hexagons for a portal thing? Like it's a dimensional theory or something? Oh, and there's cool hand-drawn. This hand-drawn city looks awesome. I'm guessing Miles has a new suit. Oh, I love this animation. Oh, there's 2099 Spider-Man. Actually, I want an action figure of him. Oh, this universe looks good. I love the different visuals of animation. This is why this really works better in animation. Yeah. I love this concept. I just love everything about this. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Part 1. It's going to be a two-parter. Well, sort of. It was originally going to be called Part 1 and Part 2, but one's going to be called Across the Spider-Verse, and one's going to be called Beyond the Spider-Verse. Yeah, I love this concept. It's a movie I want to make. Like, it's parallel universes. Like, even before the multiverse was popular and everything, I wanted to do the multiverse. Like, I wanted to do, because I actually, like, I think I showed you this one time, but I actually own a comic called Simpsons Super Spectacular Issue 2, where Bart Simpson as Bartman, Cupcake Kid, and Stretch Dude interact with each other, and I thought, that's cool. I'd like to see if another comic book does that. Like, because they showed like Radioactive Man did this in their comic universe. So I thought, like, what if there was like a Superman or a other comic did this? And when I heard Spider-Man and Shattered Dimensions and did this, I thought this was awesome. And when I saw Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, I'm like, this is up there as one of my favorite movies. And chances are it's everyone's favorite movie. I'm really happy this kind of movie with this concept got become really popular. Because my only nitpick is that for a multiverse fan like I am, I kind of wish they go across, like travel to other dimensions and see these worlds, but it was still great to see these characters, and it was still great to see other versions in Miles' world, and it was still pretty cool. But here, we're actually going to go to other universes. Oh, so I heard the main villain is Spot. He's like this white suit character that can remove spots and create portals. I heard they're going to make it like Ink. Like, this would be a cool villain to make. I wonder what's his backstory. I wonder how he's going to work in this. Because that's a cool idea to make into a villain. Yeah. I see that because wherever I see all these other multiverse shows in Spider-Man trying to do all these multiverse stories in like cartoons and in other versions, they're not doing that family of vampire people in there. And to be honest, I can understand why. I actually own the whole graphic novel of the whole Spider-Verse in the comics from Volume 3, like with the whole story. Even though that, because I know like it's originally based off of the '90s Spider-Man cartoon, which later became in Spider-Verse, the Shattered Dimensions game, and then later actually made into a comic, which was awesome. But yeah, my only problem is the villains. I'm not a fan of the whole scary family of vampires. They're more of a Blade villain or a Morbius villain, not a Spider-Man villain. Like, because if this is originally based off, because think about it, this came after the whole Superior Spider-Man where Doc Ock was in his body, and he's in that universe. But think about it, the original villain in the whole Spider-Verse concept within the '90s Spider-Man, which was a parallel world version of Spider-Man, but he got infected by the Carnage symbiote. Why don't you do like a Carnage symbiote of like a superior Carnage, Spider Carnage, where it's Peter Parker as Spider Carnage, but he has Dr. Octopus in his mind, so it can be even more crazy or evil. Like, that could be an awesome villain. I like to see that. Like, that should have been the villain. But no, despite that, I still like the original graphic novel. And I'm really excited for this. I love how what the animation looks. I love the different genres of animations. I'm really excited to see that. I hope it's really good. It's by the same people, but I heard it's going to be directed. I looked up the director. He has directed some movies and shorts, but he's also the director of like some cool animated series like Voltron Legendary Defenders, the season finale for season 1 of Legend of Korra, the series finale of both Justice League Unlimited and Avatar The Last Airbender Souls in Common. Now that's a director I want to see directing this. If he directed those awesome projects, I want to see him direct this. Now the writer also wrote like that Dwayne The Rock Johnson Doom movie. Well, it's still Phil Lord and Chris Miller, but the other writer wrote Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, which is a great movie, but he also wrote Wonder Woman 1984, which I kind of liked or understand the problems. And I forget what I said in my video about that. And like Doom, and I like 2014 Godzilla, but people point out some problems, but I'm hoping this will be good. And I love Phil Lord and Chris Miller. I think because most of the anime movies they do end up being one of my favorite movies, from the Lego movie, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I love Clown with a Chance of Meatballs. I love Mitchell's vs. the Machines. I'm a big fan of their work. I can't wait to see what they bring to this. I'm very excited. So those are my thoughts, and I love the short they give. Like Gwen, I think she got a new costume upgrade or something with her gloves. I love what they're doing with this animation. And Miles, don't feel bad about what your room looks like. Look at my room, and I love how my room looks. Yes, I have a lot of stuff, but whatever. But anyways, I'm excited to see that movie. I hope you're excited to see the movie. I'm surprised I didn't do a video of it before, but yep. So I'm excited to see this movie. Can't wait to see Across the Spider-Verse. I wonder how is it going to be done. I wonder because it's kind of like what they're doing with like Infinity War, where it's Infinity War and then Endgame are kind of two-parters, but they were originally called the two-parters. But you know, I think you can figure it out. But yeah, I'm excited. I wonder if this movie will do well at the box office. Because think about it, Spider-Man was critically acclaimed and beloved, and it did pretty good at the box office, but not super well at the box office. But like not $1 million. But I wonder if this movie will make $1 billion, maybe more money than Frozen 2. But yeah, can't wait to see this movie. I'm really excited. Love Spider-Verse, love the concept, love Miles, Peter, Gwen, new characters. I heard there's going to be like 200 Spider characters. I wonder how they're going to fit into one film. Well, I'm really excited for this. This is a movie that Sony should be really proud of, and take care, and hopefully you see some movies.